Everyone was very scared, including myself. We were watching news reports coming from the Orient. You could see in Italy, they were all locked up. A big black cloud to me coming over. I was thinking of my parents, my family. I realised just to stay in the house and lock yourself in was not really doing any good to me. As it happened, I had some work to do on my van at the time. So I was out in the street a lot during lockdown. And as a result of that, I was talking to a lot of the neighbours. Some of them I've never even spoken to before. And I found that it didn't matter how rich you were, what you were into, everyone dropped all their pretenses and just got on because everyone was scared at the end of the day. I've never in my lifetime seen a community spirit so like that, where people gelled together. We all realized our mortality. We didn't know what was facing us. I have suffered depression quite a few times over the years. As a result of that, I've learned through the years that exercise just makes you feel good afterwards. And if you keep up regular exercise, I find it keeps depression very much at bay. I mean, years ago, I learned meditation techniques as well, breathing exercises, which I found really handy in this as well. Just relax a little bit. Tomorrow's another day. We all get bad days. We all know that. What I've noticed with us guys is the ones who are single, living on their own, we've sort of kept in touch loosely on Facebook, not all the time. But I don't think men in general do sort of go coffee mornings and all that so much. Do you know what I mean? We sort of do our own thing. A lot of the people would only see each other in the pub and they'd regard each other as good friends, obviously. But obviously when the pubs closed down, you know, for the first time probably in their adult lives, that was taken away from them and they had to think of other ways to socialise. Men really do struggle on levels like that, showing their emotions and feelings. You don't tell a guy normally, oh, I'm feeling down, unless it's a very close mate, of course. You don't show your feelings as a man. It's a pride thing. It's a macho thing. To a man, to show weakness is probably to be judged by other men. When you're on your own in lockdown, you're left swimming in your own thoughts, and that's enough to push a lot of people over the edge with the life they've lived. I wouldn't really go up my way to tell a guy how you're feeling. He'd be like, he'd probably well be like, oh, well, that's a bit heavy. Until they hit rock bottom, a lot of people, they won't actually look for help. It would be handy if people could recognize these trigger points and recognize where they're going before they got there. The only reason I can do that is because I've been through stuff before. I know when I'm going in the wrong direction. Or society, male society does sort of push people in that direction, not to show their feelings. As wrong as that is, I realise how wrong that is. For a guy to ask for help, it's almost like he feels like he's giving in, when it's the opposite.